beautiful tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the Divine Masculine. And I'll be doing, I'm going to be pulling two oracles from the Gods and Titans by Stacy DeMarco and a Yogic Path by Sahara Rose. I may have to read it from the guidebooks just so I get the right interpretation of the reading, and then I'm going to do the baseline and the clarifications as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Gods and Titans. In this deck, these two are some of my favorite oracles that I have. The Gods and Titans are about the archetypes for the masculine. It's got many gods and deities that support the divine masculine. So let's see what's going on. One more shuffle. Okay, please give me a card for the masculine. Oh, Vishnu. Vishnu is the maintainer. Okay. Also, when we talk about, it's about the transformation as well. Vishnu is balance. Okay, and I'm going to pull one from the Yogic Path and see what's going on. One more shuffle, the Yogic Path. Okay. Give me a card for the, oh, they're ready, right? We have karma. Okay. Oh, very interesting. I feel like I don't have to read it from the guidebook, but I will. Now, when it comes to Vishnu, in Hindu beliefs, philosophy, right? They have the three gods. They have Brahma, Vishnu, and they have Shiva, which is my deity. This is the one that I have behind me here. Now, Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the maintainer, the one that keeps balance, and Shiva is the destroyer. Okay, so it is those three gods in their philosophy. Now, Vishnu is also believed to be the what is it called? Krishna, you know, in the Bhagavad Gita, right? So it's about balance. It's about the good and the bad. It's about the positive and the negative. You know, when it comes to Vishnu, the polarity, it's not there. It's almost about like bringing both together, you know. He is the one that sits in the middle of Brahma and Shiva, so he's the one that brings them together, the creator, the destroyer. It's about keeping the balance of the two, right? So it's about like the scales of life. It's about, you know, like we need to make sure that things are not moving in one direction or the other, because in order to, if you were born, you have to die. You know, like there is that balance, right? And we have karma here from the Yogic Path, which again is about balance, you know. A lot of people believe that karma is bad. Karma is karma. And that is one of the things about Vishnu. There is no such thing as good or bad. It is what it is, you know. And it's the same thing with karma right here. So there's no such thing as something being good or being bad. It's about the laws of cause and effect. Whatever you do has a consequence, and that is how the universe balances things. So the masculine could be going through a moment, a period at the, like a period, a cycle right now, where they are having to face I guess I would call it like the laws of the universe, right? They have to make wrongs right. They have to bring balance to life. If they have done good, they're receiving the effects of that, because that's how it is when it comes to the universe. The universe is not going to sit there and judge us and be like, oh, shame on you, masculine, shame on you, feminine, shame on you, Jules. Well, Jules, if this is what you did, then there is a consequence for that. So I feel like that is what the masculine is going through at the moment. I would like to read it from the books just because I like to refresh my knowledge and make sure there's nothing that I'm missing, okay? So let me go ahead and start with Vishnu. I love Vishnu. Oh my God. I'm so thrilled about the two cards that we got. So we got Vishnu. Okay. I'm not going to read the whole thing because pretty much, okay, Vishnu is the preserver. Is the middle part of the Hindu trinity between Brahma, the creator, and Shiva, the destroyer. So I already explained that. So, okay. So it says, for the masculine, should Vishnu grace you with his presence, know that he is reminding you to find balance in all things. Admittedly, this is hard. We live in a time where seeking balance seems to be at the top of everyone's list. But first, we must be aware of our imbalance. This is where Vishnu is asking you to start with awareness. Where can you actively seek more harmony and peace? What small or large steps can you take to correct the imbalance of the good of all, including yourself? Okay, so that is that one. And then karma. Karma. Okay. Okay. So positive karma. You have done a lot of good on this planet, and the universe is rewarding you in her favors. Life feels a little easier, a little more colorful, a little more beautiful. You're walking on the path towards your dharma, which creates the greatest karma one can experience. So that is the positive. The negative karma, sometimes we take the wrong turn and move away from the direction of our dharma. At first, it can feel like a poke, which becomes a punch and can eventually manifest as an accident if you continue to ignore it. This isn't the universe going against you, but rather sending messages that you're taking the wrong course and must shift gears to come back into alignment with your dharma. Okay. There's so much more, but I just wanted to check on that. Okay. I really like this. It's about balance. And let's see what is going on with the masculine. So I'm going to do almost what is called like the medicine wheel. The medicine wheel, we have to touch on the 4 elements. And the 4 elements, they represent something within the psyche. Something within our lives, right? So as I go through it, I'll explain it more. So I'm just going to start with the baseline and see what kind of balance is happening for the masculine. this deck, I love this deck. It's called the Sufi Tarot. But it's really hard to, I have small hands as well, but it's really hard to shuffle. I've seen readers that shuffle sideways, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that, but it looks good the way they do it. Okay, let me go ahead and give it another one, and then see what's going on. So the first card, so it's pretty much like northeast, southwest. The first card represents the thoughts, the actions, is the element of the swords. But let's see what's going on. So the first one is the Six of Wands, the Emperor, the King of Swords. Oh wow, and the Queen of Cups. It looks like this masculine has been doing the right things. I mean, it looks like good karma from what I can tell, you know. Six of Staffs, Six of Wands in the thoughts, the actions. This is about being recognized and about feeling successful. Life is good, you know. So when it comes to the actions and the thoughts, they could have probably like have received a promotion, being recognized, well received, welcomed, good ideas, good thoughts. It looks like they're doing good. It looks like they're doing really, really good. Okay, the East, it is the soul. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Speaking of the masculine, to me the Emperor represents the divine masculine and the Empress represents the divine feminine. Oh wow, this masculine right here, I mean, what can you say? When you show up as a divine masculine in your own reading, what else can you, like, it's amazing. This is so good, and this is from the soul. It's like they're showing up with their sacred energy, very beautiful, a lot of authority. The Emperor is strong, empowered. He calls the shots. I mean, this is great. It looks like good karma for the masculine. In the South, this is the emotions. They're a little bit in their head when it comes to feelings. Not being very open with their feelings, like with their heart. They could be processing something, thinking about something, but when it comes to the King of Swords, that would be like the best king to handle it. Of you know, not the best king, but like the best person to handle it, because the King of Swords has a lot of determination, knowledge, and discernment. So he knows what he's doing. It's just that from what I can see in the feelings, the masculine could be a little bit in his mind, in his thoughts. Okay. And in the West, which is the physical form, I see the Queen of Cups. There could be, I don't know. I mean, if he's showing up with all of this beautiful energy, perhaps he has someone in his life, like in his physical environment. Also, I don't know, because it doesn't seem like it is himself. I feel like this is more like there is somebody. So I don't know if this person is like in his life right now or about to show up, right? Because to me, let's see. Let's just do the reading and see what's going on with the masculine. Okay, I'm gonna start with this deck here. So a lot of success, good thoughts, good ideas. Also, the Six of Wands is about the self-esteem. Feeling really good about themselves. Life has been good, I guess. They have been good and life is rewarding them. There's a lot of rewards here. Just gonna move this here to the side. A lot of rewards. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, show me the Six of Wands for the masculine. We have the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. They don't look so happy though. They don't look so happy. I mean, there is recognition, success, victory, right? But it seems like there is, it's like life is good, but there seems to be like a disappointment in all of this. And that disappointment has to do with the Knight of Wands. They're fighting themselves with the Five of Wands. They have tension, anger. They're irritated. They're irritated and dissatisfied. And it has to do with the Knight of Wands. It's like they cannot approach someone. They cannot give to someone. And it's really irritating. They're very, this is in their thoughts, you know, like they think about this. So they might be enjoying life. Life is good. Life is rewarding them. If you see this person on the surface, and when I'm saying like on the surface, right? Let's say that you're checking their Facebook account, their Instagram. It's like it's like they're on the top of the mountain. They are in a good place. They feel happy. They look good. People are praising them, recognizing them, loving them. They look really good. But even at the top of that mountain, there is a thought or an idea that they cannot approach for some reason. And they're not happy about it. It's almost like they're saying, if I could only approach, and I'm saying approach because it's the Knight of Wands, you know, if I could only approach this person, situation, place, I don't know what it is, with the Knight of Wands. If I could only approach this, I would be happy. They're showing me that they are irritated and very dissatisfied. Okay, it's almost like everybody is celebrating them. Everybody is celebrating them. And when they look around, there might be like one person that they are expecting to be in that crowd, and they don't see that person. And it's just like everybody shows up except one person. Let me clarify this a little bit more. Um, that Knight of Wands. But on the surface, they're smiling, they are happy, they look like they may have been promoted perhaps, or they got the right job. I don't know. It's like they are in a very successful place, but something is missing. Tell me more about this. The World, the Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles. I can tell you this, whatever it is, they are really, really, really fed up, tired. That Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and he doesn't give up. He'll say, I'll go down with this. I'll go down with the fight, right? But it is very exhausted, very tired. It's almost like they're saying that they wish for this to be complete. They're showing up here as the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who is very responsible, practical, head of household. And they're saying that they're really fed up with this situation. They want this situation to reach its end. And like I said before, they're showing that they're really irritated. So there's something in their thoughts, there's something in their mind that keeps going. It's almost like a thought, a recurring thought with that Nine of Wands. And it's something that they keep thinking about and thinking about and thinking about and thinking about. They cannot stop that from, like, like dancing in their head. And they cannot do anything about it. I don't know why. They cannot do anything about it. They cannot approach. Because like I said, it's the Knight of Wands. In this case, I'm seeing that Knight of Wands as unapproachable, right? And they're fed up with that. They're like, I want this to be done and over with. They show up as very practical. It seems like they are the kind of person that takes matters in their own hands. They take care of business. But there is one area that is almost like off limits for them. And perhaps this is something that they want to resolve, because that's how they show up as the King of Pentacles. Like, they resolve things. They take matters in their own hands. And there is like a recurring thought that they just cannot get rid of. And they're like, I wish for this to be over. And it has to do with somebody being unapproachable. because they're really irritated and sad and dissatisfied and angry. And that's how they show up in this, like in their mind, in their thoughts. When they think about this, they get really frustrated and fed up. Okay? So there's someone here that is off limits. They are having a great life. They are enjoying the fruits of their labors. It seems like they have good karma and they're being rewarded. But in all of this, there is one, it seems like it is a person, like there is one person that is not celebrating them. And they get really upset, and there is like, I wish I could do something, but I don't know what to do. And they just want to like stop thinking about it. It's something that they can't control because it's a recurring. The Nine of Wands is a recurring. That's why it's the Wounded Warrior. He's not a quitter. So there is a recurring thought that keeps going and going and going, and they're just like really upset and irritated. So yeah, there seems to be someone that they want to reach out to, approach, or like they want this person to come and like and be a part of this celebration, and this person is not there, or they don't know how to approach this person. They're having a really difficult time coming up with ideas or thoughts or something, you know, and they're showing a lot of frustration and dissatisfaction and very irritated about it. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor for the masculine. Show me the Emperor. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Ten of Cups. Okay. I see a relationship here. There's a relationship here. Like I said, they look like they are head of household, and it looks like they are in a stable relationship here with the Four of Wands. I mean, the Hermit talks about wisdom, and the Hermit talks about, the Hermit is a healer. But when I pulled the card out, when I pulled it out, I got a different impression of the Hermit. I saw the Hermit in isolation. Okay? Which is also true of the Hermit. The Hermit likes to go in the cave and isolate because he's got to go within and find the wisdom that he needs. And that is one of the qualities of the Emperor, is he's very wise. I'm seeing a masculine here that is very, very mature. So this could be someone, I would say, over 35, maybe over 40. That's the first thing that came to my thoughts. Like, this person is in, like, even in a relationship, they seem to be in isolation. It's just my intuition, what it told me. But if I want to read it as the way the cards came out, they seem to be in a good place. They seem to be in a good relationship. They have acquired a lot of wisdom and discernment. They are healed. They are in a good place. This masculine right here is showing up as someone that has all the answers with the Hermit. Very wise. He knows how to handle things, takes care of things with a lot of wisdom and discernment. Everything in his life is very detailed, and it's almost like in compartments, almost like life is like in a very, like everything is just very organized. Beautiful, 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 you know. But for some reason, that hermit is speaking to me in a different way. Even in this household, with that 10 of cups, it's like they have a beautiful emotional support system behind them. Family, friends, pets, neighbors, children, a spouse, co-workers, acquaintances. They have a great support system. Beautiful. 10 of cups. Each cup represents a different, like I said, like friends, family, acquaintances, neighbors, all of that. They seem to be in a good place, in a happy family setting, and they seem to be good. But in all of that, they feel, and I'm just going to follow my intuition on this one because it's what came out. In all of that, even though everything looks really good and promising and happy, the way that hermit is talking to me is like, even in all of that, I feel isolated. And there is a particular person that they are kind of like looking out for. I don't know. Well, let's see what's going on here because it feels like isolation. And that is one of the things. Like sometimes you could be in a marriage, let's say, or you have people around you, but even if you are like surrounded by 100 people, you feel lonely. It's almost like there's no one to talk to. There's no one that understands you. There's no one that gets you. And even if you're like sitting at the table with 12 people, you feel lonely, is what I'm getting from this. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me more about this, specifically the hermit. Specifically the hermit. The Page of Wands, Strength, the Five of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. They're saying that it takes a lot of strength for them to be a participant, almost like it takes a lot of strength to sit at the table, right? It takes a lot of strength from them to have a happy face, smile, life is good, yes, I'm successful, I'm surrounded by my loved ones, life is good, right? And it's almost like that smile, like it's there, but it's a little bit forced because they're missing someone. Five of Cups, grief, remorse, pain, but they don't show it. They don't show it. I knew that hermit was telling me something. That hermit, like straight away, you would be like, oh, yeah, they're wise and they're like healed and they're like doing great. And I was like, no, I don't, it doesn't feel like that. There's like, even at the table, even if they're sitting at the table, it's like it takes a lot of strength for them to do that, to force that smile and to be happy. Because there is, I feel like they're missing someone. And I'm saying missing someone because, like I said, it's like when they are being praised and well received by the crowd, there is someone that they look for, and that person doesn't show up. And it's like, well, they get angry because they have sadness in their heart, in their feelings. Show me the King of Swords. Like I said, for the emotions, for the King of Swords to be there, I'd rather have the Queen of Cups or like the King of Cups, even the Knight of Cups. And what I said is that they are a lot in their head. And we saw that when it comes to like feelings and emotions. It's like they have this recurring thought and they're like, I'm fed up with that. I'm sick of that. I want that to end. So show me what is going on here. This person is very practical. Is the Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. So what is going on? It's like they know something about their feelings. What do they know about their feelings? The Devil. This is the Knave. The Knave is the Page, right? The Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Page and the Knight. Okay. So, like I said, they have a recurring thought. They cannot get rid of that. They cannot get rid of that. And they are not really like attending that thought. They're like, I'm fed up with this. I wish I could stop thinking about it, right? That is because they are not taking care of that thing. Like and I don't know what the thought is, but now like I feel like I know what it is. That thought is almost like getting out of control, right? Because like I said, it's like recurring. It doesn't stop. And they're like, I'm fed up. I want this to be done. Now they're showing me that in their thoughts is the devil. In their knowledge is the devil. So whenever we see the devil is something that is taking a hold of us. It's taking control of our situations. And what this person wants to do, they want to take an approach. They have seen the worth of taking that approach, but it's very slow. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. They have thought about this, they have considered, they have put almost like things on a scale, trying to like balance things out with the Page. The Page tries to make a determination if something is worth it, if there is value in that. And once the Page makes that decision that it is worth it, then it passes that pentacle to the Knight who delivers, right? Now, this Knight right here is, it's super slow. And it almost looks like me, like there is an offer that wants to be made. But for some reason, they don't feel good about this. The masculine doesn't feel good about this. It's like there is with the devil energy. I don't know what it is. It's almost like an obsession, or it is like control, or it is guilt, maybe. I just know that they cannot stop thinking about this. And there's pain, remorse, anger. There's a lot of things. They're like experiencing a lot of things. And they want to make an approach. I feel like it is an offer. I don't know what the offer is. It's almost like they want to make an offer. But that offer is tied to the devil. So I don't know if it is like an indecent offer, indecent proposal. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. And I'm saying an offer because I see this Knight right here offering an apple to the woman. Okay, so it's almost like she's walking, minding her business, and then he comes with the apple. He offers the apple, but it's like there is an intention behind it. Like there is something behind that offer. They're making an approach, but there is something behind that approach. A little bit naughty, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit naughty. And let's see. Let's see if we can find out more. Naughty thoughts they have. They have naughty thoughts. They want to make an offer. Something is coming to me. If they have naughty thoughts, and you know what I'm trying to say, if they have those thoughts or those ideas, and they are here in a place where apparently they're happy, but they're forcing a smile. I mean, they didn't show me. They didn't, like, they're surrounded by people. They are surrounded by loved ones. Um, they are surrounded by people, loved ones, friends, family, you know. They didn't show me a person specifically. So I don't know if this masculine here is single, but they could be thinking about, I mean, they feel isolated. So even if they were like in a relationship like that, like I don't think they are being very well. It's like the intimacy is missing, is what I'm getting. Almost like that. It's almost like the intimacy is missing. Show me the show me the devil. Because I'm thinking it's like an indecent proposal. There is an approach, and there is the devil is attached to that proposal. So I don't know what it is. Show me that. The Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords. They are contemplating, they're contemplating, and I'm saying this with the Hanged Man because the Hanged Man is trying to get a perspective, a different perspective on things. And it's almost like they have a decision to make, and they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But it has to do with like a separation, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And they're like, they're saying they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with the Two of Swords. And they are really contemplating a separation here. A separation. They showed me a lot of fives in this reading. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. And all the fives indicates change, you know. But it's almost like they're considering